And you can mute yourself so that you don't pop into someone else's screen or into the recording. Unless you want to be in a recording on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. Keep yourself muted unless you need to ask me a question, and let's stand up. So, let's just wake up the body, get it woken up first thing this morning. So we got our dumbbells in our hands, standing nice and tall. I want you to start with some ankle circles today. So let's pop the right heel, keep the toes on the floor. You just start with some circles of that out and around. Out and around. And then circle in the other direction. Again, your knee is going to move, but really focus on your ankle. You've got a hula hoop around your ankle. And then change feet. We'll put the right foot flat, lift the left heel, and circle it around. And we'll circle again in the other direction. Two, and one. Good. From here, standing tall, shoulder rolls up and back. 4, 3, 2, and roll it down. Nod the chin, allow the head to forward. Hang upside down for a moment. And then roll it back up. Exhale, scoot that belly. Feel the weight of the dumbbells. Stretching through your upper back. Shoulder roll. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling it all the way back and down. Again, take a nice little hang out here. Let the arms really drop down. And then exhale, roll it up. Keep those arms hanging. Roll it up, stretch that upper. Good, standing tall. Arms go high on that inhale. And then take them out. Again, all the way up and out. Good, 2 more. Inhale. And 1 more. Alright, we're going to step touch. Let's just go right and left. Right. Let the arms swing for the moment. Getting that weight transferred from one foot to the other. These nice and soft as we transfer. Good. 4, 3, 2. Let's add in a nice little punch. Take the arm across and across. Good. Breathe out. Good. Shoulders down. 4, 3, and back to center, side to side. Good. We're just going to take these legs a little bit deeper into a lunge. Bend that right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. Stick your thumb out as you lean forward. Bring that chest forward for me. Good. Let's get that stretch going through the inner thigh, the hamstring as well. Little work for those abdominals here. We support ourselves moving forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center, soften the knees so your hands touch the floor. Lift your head, lift your bum again. Deeper hamstring stretch here. Take that exhale, roll it back up. Backing the spine. Heel step touch right to left. Go right, left. Good. Let's work these arms a little bit. We're going to bend the elbows. Reach it forward and pull them back. Out, in. Reach. Got it. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Keep those arms going. Now let's lift the leg. Arms out, lift. Lift that leg. Up, up. So those reach forward, the leg comes up off the floor. 4, 3, 2. Toes back to the ground. Arms are going to rotate out and goes out to the side. And really focus on that rotation. So trying to imagine balancing a bowl of soup in your hands, pulling those elbows forward into the front of your ribs. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Arms down, side to side. Good. Again, we're going to take it back to the legs. Flex the foot, pull it behind you. Start to squeeze that bum cheek of that leg as it reaches back. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the step, touch to the floor. Bend those elbows, rotate out, reach them out and in. Out and in. Out and breathe. Good. Keep rotating through that shoulder socket. Elbows trying to come in front. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Good. Very nice. Take it again. Feet are parallel into that lunge, bending one knee then the other. Left and right. Left. Thumb backwards. Put some more weight in the heels as your chest leans forward. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. Let's take it all the way over to that right side. Hands can come to the thigh. If you can touch the floor, let's touch the floor with that left hand. Good. Taking the right hand high to the sky, and then we're going to bring it down. So think that as a bow and arrow, or you're starting on more. Pull that elbow up, and then rotate to the sky. Bring it back in. Elbow up first, extend the hand. Bring the hand back to the ribs. Rotate to the floor. Up. Rotate. And down. One more. Up. Rotate. And down. Good. Take it over to that left side. Hands can come to the thigh or to the floor. Good. So because we're rotating, it's that right hand that's going to stay on the thigh. If it's not floor, pull that left elbow up. Rotate to the side. In. Down. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Lift that belly. Close those ribs. Up. Got it. 4, 3, 2. One more. And down. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. Soft little knees, roll it up to standing. Now let's take it into a strong twist. Let's rotate those legs open, knees toes. Bend the knees. Let's make sure the knees are over the ankles. Thumb is underneath our ribs, so tuck that tail. Lift and lower. Up. Up. You got it. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. I want you to stay down nice and low, shifting the weight to the left, to the right. Press through the heel, move off the leg, pull through the ball of the foot to pull onto the leg. You're going to push with one and pull with the other. Side to side again, try to stay nice and low. Getting a little stretch into the top of the knee to thigh, as well as working it. Yeah. 2. One more each leg. Back to center, pulse at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and down. Take it high, down, up, up. So let's start with front raisers today, palms facing each other. Good, we bend the arms, go forward, and back, and reach, and reach. So feel those rib cages closing in. Knit those ribs together for me. 4, 3, 2. Hold it down. Stay low. Arms open wide. Hug a tree. Exhale close. Open. Exhale close. And try to get those elbows lifted a little bit for me. So the elbows are trying to stay in line with the shoulder, the collarbone, as well as the wrist. 4, 3, 2. One more. Beautiful. Arms out. Lift them overhead. Stretch. Up. And take it down. Up. Lift. Good. Soften those ribs for me. Push through those heels. Good. 4, 3, 2. One more. Let's take it back down. Down. Pulse your legs. Hips are going deeper. Good. Figure those suspenders in those hips. Right. Tighten. 4, 3, 2. All the way up, all the way down. Up, down. Good, adding in that lateral raise arm twist out. Back in, and out. Got it. 4, 3, 2, hold it down. Good. From here, bend the elbows 90 degrees. We're gonna stay nice and low in that plie. Shoulder press up and down. 8, 7, 6, stay low. 5, stretch those elbows all the way for me. 2 more, 1 more. Good, stretch the legs, same arms, up, back down. Same arms, just add in the legs. Push, push. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Down, legs parallel, hinge forward, lift your tail a little bit up. So my sit bones are trying to reach to the top of my countertop. My hands are gonna hang down. And reverse flies, arms open wide, and down. Working on that posterior delt. Right, we got the front of the delt with those arms going to the front. We got the top of the delt, arms to the side. Now let's work the back side. Nice full rounded shoulder there. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. We're gonna give ourselves a little break by rolling to the floor. Little stretch to the hamstring. And roll it back to standing again. Let the arms be heavy. Feel the stretch between the shoulder blades through the thoracic and cervical spine. And again, soften the knees, folding from the hips. Hands are hanging once again from the shoulders. So let the shoulders drop. Let's keep those arms in the socket so the collarbone is open. You can feel those ribs closing. Here's a row, elbows high and high. Keep your tail nice and high for me too, right? I don't want to see you in this position. I want to see that tail pulling backward. I want to feel those ribs and the belly lifting up away from the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, fall down, stretch. That's your little break. Roll it back up. Good, we're nice and wide. We're gonna rotate back open. Right from the hips, take it back to that plie. Good, and pulse again. Get the weight into the heels and down through that big toe. We're gonna stay low, nice and still. Wide row, straight up. Elbows go out, hands go down. Lift, lower, lift, lift. Breathe out. Give up that belly, pose forward, lifting, rib closing. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Beautiful stuff. Good. We're gonna take some lunges today. So let's start with the right leg in front, left leg back. Square up your hips to your new front wall. Okay. I say new front wall because I have turned to the side so you can see me. So make sure those hips are square and not lifted. So if I stay forward, my right hip loves to do this. So I'm gonna keep it down. Good. Feet are flat. Bend into that front knee. You get a little deeper stretch going through the back of that leg. Half, ankle, arch of the foot, and push away. Sink down and push away. Now, try to lift your toes and push through the ball of the foot and push through the heel. You feel the arch of that foot lifted, active. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful, bring it forward. Now, keep those toes down. Take the back leg out a little bit farther so we're lifted on the toes, the heel is off. Let's squat. We're gonna go straight down and up. I'm gonna add in a little bicep curl. Take it down, bring the hands up as we stretch up. Hands down, body down, lift. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it back and stay. Stay there, tuck that tail a little bit for me, feel the belly lifting, and pop the right heel lower, lift, lower, up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the heel down, stand up. We're going to take that left leg back behind you, find that split squat, take it down, stand up, pull the leg in. So you're stepping back to lunge, stepping up to stand on one leg. Take it back, stand. If you need to hold on to the wall, hold on to the wall. Put your hands on your hips if you need them on your hips to feel where your pelvis is at. Going back as far as you can and as deep as you can, lifting to that right knee. 2 more. 1 more. And up. Good. Take it out. Same thing, other side. Right leg goes back. We got 2 flat feet. Hips are squared. We're going to bend into that front left knee. Good. Lifting the toes up. So the ball of your foot is pressing down, pressing to the heel. Push back. Come forward. Push back. Now this might not be very deep based on how tight you are in that ankle and your calf today. My right leg is definitely tighter than my left was. So I don't feel like I'm moving forward as much as I was. That's okay. So again, finding that balance and tracking that knee. Knee over the second toe. Hold back, it's still in line with that second toe. Last time. Good, bring it forward, toes down. Let's take the back foot up onto the toes, a little farther behind us. And split squat. Split squat, straight down and up. Add in that bicep curl. Curl those arms up. Down. Lift. You got it. Keep that tail tucked. Gonna get a deeper stretch in that right leg. Press through that left heel to stand up. Work that front leg. Good. 2. 1 more. Beautiful. Now sit up. Pull it in. And I totally missed an exercise. So we're going back. Good thing. Stay low. Take that front heel. Pop it up and down. Up and down. 8. Breathe out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more time. Good. Press through the heel. Stand up. Whew. Take it back down and lift. And down. Up. Go. Take your time. You don't have to match me in speed. And take it forward. It's going faster. Check and make sure your knee is still forward over that second toe. Right? Let's make sure those hips are staying level. We feel that low belly pulling inward and up. 2 more. 1 more. And up. Beautiful. Give it a little shake up. Shake, shake, shake. Good. We're going to come to the floor. Good. So drop 1 dumbbell. Let's keep the dumbbell in that left hand for now. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's just start with the right leg back behind us, toes on the floor, and stretch through that right knee. Let's keep those hips nice and square. Shoulders rolled back. Ooh, the word. Shoulders rolled back, lifting the chest. Take the left hand. Take it straight back behind us. We're going to lower it down toward our back up. Just the arm. Pressure through your right toe, your left shin, your right hand. So you're pushing the mat away from you, right? You can keep the head lifted in line with your spine, eyes on the ground. 4, 3, 2. You're going to keep the arm, add in the leg, lift them up. Down and lift. Pull into that belly, exhale, move. Exhale, move. And 5, 4, 3, 2, One more time. Bring it down, take a little rest. Good. You can put the left hand down for a second, but we're gonna stay with the right leg. You take that right leg back up behind you. Roll the shoulders back, pushing the floor away, and lift that right leg up in line five. You pull that right knee into your left just a little more, and then hamstring curl. Pull the heel in and out. Exhale. Try to keep that thigh lifted, not falling. Up. Breathe. And up. 4, 3, 2, one more. Good, let's bend it 90 degrees, get the heel on the ceiling and pulse it up. Go up, up, up. Can we lift that belly? Pubic bone to belly button. Really feel that zipper on your jeans as that heel pushes higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Good stuff. And turn around so you can see my right side. So we're going to bring the dumbbell to the right hand. We're going to bring the left leg back. Keep those hips nice and square to the floor. Again, pushing away from the mat so the shoulders are rolled back. And then imagine you're holding those golf balls in your armpit. And just the arm lifts up. And then back down to your knees. Exhale, lift that right arm. We stretch to the elbow, stretch to the baby side, 3-finger side of the fist, of the wrist. And up. Five, 4, 3, 2, hold high. Now lift the leg to join it. Both leg and arm down. Exhale, belly, limb, down, lift. Keep stretching to that right elbow, rolling the shoulders back to keep that collarbone open. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Beautiful, bring that weight down, hands down. That left leg back up. We're gonna bend that knee, so pull the heel to your bum and stretch, bend it in. We're trying to keep the thigh lifted, so you're gonna get that stretch through your quadricep, your hip flexor perhaps. More work is in those abdominals to keep that spine nice and straight. 3, 2 more, 1 more. Good, bend it to 90, put the heel on the ceiling. Turn that left knee in slightly to center. Exhale, belly, down the leg. Lift, lift, lift. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, and back in. Take a little rest. Come off your wrist. Good. Make a fist. Stretch your fingers. Make a fist. Stretch your fingers. In, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. It's a sweaty one in here today, which means I'm going to keep losing my left AirPod. That's always fun. All right. Keep the weights beside you, but let's grab your squishy ball. So we're going to take that squishy ball, we're going to put it underneath our ribs. We're going to open the chest. So think of it right between the shoulder blades. Knees are bent, feet on the floor, heels in line with those hip bones, bum nice and heavy. Link your fingers to support the base of your skull and the top of your neck. Okay? So from here, we're going to just gently lean back over that ball. Allow for that stretch across the chest. Opening those elbows nice and wide. Take an inhale. And then exhale, pull into the pelvic floor, close your ribs. And bring your body back so you can look forward. Good. Inhale. Taking it back. And lifting it up. Good. And down. And then up. And down. Feel those ribs closed. And back. And 2. And one more time, lift and hold. Good. So from here, holding those shoulder blades, lifting up, hovering off that ball, belly in. We're going to do some marches here. So exhale, hollow at that belly, left leg take, bring it down. Keep hovering off the ball, exhale, right leg. Good. So think of the ball as a little prop, pushing you high, but you got to use the front of that belly to contract and hold yourself up. Alternating legs, exhale. Good. So if I'm not really working, this is the easiest thing in the world. Okay? I want you to keep that space in your ribs and your hips as you lift the shoulder blades, and then exhale. Pull that leg up with that low belly. Right? If you're not sure, you poke it with a finger right below your belly button. Feel it tighten like a trampoline. Comes nice and taut. And then lower the leg. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now let's take it back to that left leg. Exhale, lift. Stay up here. Keep hovering off the ball. Stretch the left leg out. Exhale, pull it in. Reach it out. Exhale. Sink that belly. You can see your belly if you look down your nose. Feel it dropping. See it dropping below your shirt, below your waistband. Good. 2. 1 more time. Go place the foot down. Give yourself a little break. Overhead to the other side. Wouldn't leave you one-sided. So exhale. Close those ribs. Slide them toward your hips. Trying to hover shoulder blades up. Exhale to lift the belly. And the right leg. Good. Inhale, the leg stretches. Exhale. Pull it in. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe for me. Exhale. Good. Nice. 3. 2. Good, let's do 1 more, 1 more. Exhale, pull it in. Foot down. Everything back. Whew. Take a moment, feel the stretch. If your head rests on the floor, let it rest on the floor. Good. We're going to try to bring both legs to the table now. So we gently lift the elbows. As we exhale, draw on that pelvic floor, anus in and up. Feel those ribs close, sliding toward your hips. Good. Now hover those shoulder blades up. And exhale, hollow at the belly. 1 leg. And exhale the other. Good. From here, it's your toe touch. Exhale, scoop in those abdominals, 1 foot down. Back up. Exhale. Breathe for me. You got it. Think the belly button. Check it out. Look down. Breathe out. Feel the belly sink before the leg goes. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful. 1 foot down, other foot down. Ooh, take it back. Nice work. Good. Let's bring ourselves back to seated. So exhale, close those ribs. Lifting. Stretch your arms forward and pull yourself up. Nice. Take the ball out. We're going to lay down on our back and we're going to place the ball between our knees. So laying down, ball between the inner thighs so that you can keep those legs nice and narrow on the inside width of those hips. Hands pressing down into the floor beside us and open up your collarbone. We're going to start with that pelvic curl. So take a breath in and exhale, scoop to the belly. Tilt the pelvis and feel your bum high to the ceiling. Nice big breath in. And exhale, hollow at those abdominals as we roll the sternum down, the ribs down, the waistline, and the bum. Good. Inhale for 4. Exhale, pelvis floor, anus in and up. Ribs closing, tilt pelvis. Feel your spine up, bum to the ceiling. Inhale. We press to the root of those big toes for me. And exhale, roll it all the way back and down. Again. Exhale. All with the belly, pressing it high. Think of your bum reaching for the back of your lower leg. And lower that down. So let's take those arms to the ceiling, palms facing each other. And same exercise. Exhale, scoop. Really tilt the pelvis, push those knees forward over your toes as your bum is lifting. So those ribs stay knitting together. They stay closed. Exhale. Make sure that pelvic floor is lifted to bring your rib cage back down. Soften through the sternum. One vertebrae at a time, relaxing the bum down. And again, exhale. Tilt that pelvis. Press it high. Good. We're going right into a challenge. If this is too much with the arms down. Squeeze the ball. Keep your bum high. Stretch the left leg. Bring it back down. So exhale. Engage your abdominals. Right leg. And down. Keep it going. Exhale, waistline. Leg. And exhale, waistline. Good. And breathe. Lift. And lift. Good. Low feet back down. Take a breath. And roll down through your spine. Beautiful. Leave your bum down. Let's keep those ribs, both ribs nice and heavy. So exhale, close the ribs. Let your arms reach back to the wall behind you. Bring those arms back up. Inhale. Exhale, close the ribs. Arms fall back. Inhale up. And exhale. We're just seeing how much range of motion we had a shoulder socket when we don't let those ribs flare. 2 more. When we don't arch the spine, we keep the spine nice and flat. Last time, let them fall back. Now stay there, turn the palms to the ceiling. If they're touching the floor, great. If they're not, great. If they're not, just keep them hovering. We're gonna bend those elbows wide. Think of your goalpost, football goalpost, bending those elbows down to the shoulders. And then press those arms straight back to the wall behind you. Palms, forearms, inside elbow, all looking at the ceiling. Exhale. And so again, use that exhale, close your ribs. Feel the pelvic floor lifting, those arms bending, getting a deeper stretch across the chest. 2 more. Last one, bend to hold it. Good, breathe. Let those arms sink more towards the floor if you can. Try to get the elbows to the floor and the back of your hands. And then release it. Beautiful. Hands down your side. Good. Take the ball out. Let's rotate so that our heels touch and toes are open. So we're going to lift the bum in one go. So let's soften those ribs. Connect those suspenders, ribs to hips. And then exhale, pelvic floor, bum straight up. Hold it high. I want you to lift your heels off the ground. So we're going to lower the bum halfway. Lift it back up. Down, up, down, up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it high. Also open, 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 open. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Lower the bum halfway. Take it back up. Halfway down, back up. Halfway, lift, we can do it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. Good, heel down, bum down. Legs to parallel, hug them into your chest. Good, you're going to do a little rock from side to side, massaging the lower back. Move the leg and the hips off of it. Knees move around a little bit. Good. We're going to go to some single leg bridges, right? So yesterday, or whatever day it was, Monday, we did some fun gliders for those hamstrings. So we'll have to do the best we can without the grip. So hands to the floor, opening the collarbone. Let's take the left leg to tabletop. Take a nice big breath. Close those ribs, lift your bum straight up. Lower your bum, lift it. Down, lift. 8, 7, 6. Best you can. High as you can go. 3, 2, one more. Good, bring it down. Put that foot down. When you're ready, we'll exhale, lift the right leg. Good, and we're gonna press it up. Exhale, lift the bum. And lift. And lift, we got this. Don't worry, one side might be different than the other. 8. Just trying to get it up as high as you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more time. Beautiful, bring it down. Ooh. Good, give it a little shake. Let's take this over onto our side. I'm gonna come onto my left side first. I'm gonna use that left arm as a pillow. We're gonna have our knees bent. We'll do some chills today. Your hips snag on, tip over your shoulder, your ankles. Kind of down together, it's right out to each other, and pull down to each other. It's that caterpillar. Okay. From here, exhale, belly in. Open the knee. Hand can be in front so that you make sure that you're not rolling backward. Or you can put it on that hip so you know where your hips are. Right? Keep that right hip stacked on top of the left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take that all the way up. Flex the foot for me and rotate it in. Bring your right knee towards your left ankle. Try for that left ankle. Hold it there, keeping the heel on the ceiling. And now lift that leg up and up. Good, lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse is a little higher. Up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Beautiful. Good. Let's take this leg out nice and long. Stretch it out. Let's keep that space for a little caterpillar from the house. Pull the leg back behind you and point that foot. You're going to lift it up and down the back corner of the room. Up. And again, don't let the waistline in. Don't let it stay nice and long. So I'm not collapsing. I'm not moving my spine. I'm moving the leg in the socket. So it's going to get tired. Keep it behind you. So you got that glute squeezing. You got the wrinkle right from your underwear line or a wrinkle in your leggings. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Lovely. Bring yourself onto your left forearm. It's just fine when my AirPods are falling out. I'm sweating, so I hope you guys are sweating too. Tuck your knees. Right, so have your knees and feet behind you. Forearm underneath your shoulder. Let's roll the shoulder back, lift the rib cage, and then lift the hip. And push that bum forward for me. So a little squeeze in the bum, trying to those hip bones flush to the wall in front of you. You're going to lower your hips and lift them. Lower and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it high for me. Take that right hand high over it. Rotations, take it around and back up. And rotate and back up. Good. 8 and 7 and 6. Do it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And bring it. Lovely. Sit it up. Give your left arm a nice little circle. Loosen up that shoulder for me. We're gonna come to the other side for our clamshell. Good. So the right arm becomes our pillow. Again, our legs are stacked. Knees on top of knees, ankles on top of ankles. Pull the hips long. So that little lift in the waist. And then exhale, lift your belly. Clamshell, open that knee and down. And exhale. Really keep breathing. You got it. 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. Pull that belly backward and in. Right, lift it away from the ground, back into your spine. Last one. Beautiful. Let's take the whole leg up, flex that left foot, and then internally rotate that left knee down towards your right foot. Rotate it in as much as you can. Heel is on the ceiling, or as best it can, reach to the ceiling, lift. Lift. You got it. There we go, up and out. You're trying to turn it in more every time you lift it high. 3, 2, hold it up, pulse it higher. Lift, lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, down. Let's take the left leg nice and long, stretch it out. Pull it back behind you. Good, but keep the hips back, right? Don't let the hips open to the ceiling. Stay on that right hip, waistline lifted. Leg is gonna go up and down into that back corner. Lift. You got it. Breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it back in. Lovely. Let's get ourselves ready for that side plank. The side bridge. The right arm underneath our shoulder. Tuck those feet back. Roll the shoulders. Lift those ribs. And exhale, lift the hips. Push that bum forward, right? We want those hips to be flush to the front. Our rib cage to be flush to the wall. Hips are going down and up. Down, lift. Use that exhale, lift. Four, 3, 2. Hold it up there. Take the left hand hiding in that rotation. Rotate under. And open back. And rotate. One more. 3, 2. One more time. Beautiful. Burn it down. Good. Bring yourself up. Nice little shoulder roll. Loosen up that right arm. Good. We're going to come into a full sprint. Come onto our hands. Hands and knees. Let's take one leg back at a time. And lift that pelvis up. Roll the shoulders back, keeping the collarbone open. Good. Pulling into that belly. I want you to lift your bum to downward dog. Nice and high up on those toes, letting the head drop between your biceps. Good. Use that exhale. Pull into that pelvic floor. Close your rib cage. But pull forward to open up your collarbone. Inhale, lift that bum. Close those ribs. Pull forward. Lift. And exhale forward. Hold it forward. Good. From here, we're going to tap the right knee. Lift it past the other knee. One knee at a time. Down and down. So you're just rolling over your toes, softening the knee toward the floor, and pushing the heel backward to stretch that knee. Pull into that low belly. Roll the shoulders. 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. Both down. Relax the toes, child pose. Take a moment in that child pose. Let the chest relax down. Good. Walk your hands over toward the right side of your mat and find that stretch down the left side of the body. So take one more big breath here. Then come back to center. Let's go to the other side, left side. Again, big breath here, opening up to the right side of the rib. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed so you can feel the length of the neck. Good, we'll come back to center. We'll roll it up to seated. Good, we're going to do a little seated rotation today. So I want you to sit on your bum. You can have your legs extended straight out in front of you on your mat. I'm just going to face this way for you so you can see. So if we need a little yoga block or we need a rolled up towel under our bum, let's do that. Soften the bend of the knee so our toes can point to the ceiling, but we can still sit on our sit bones, right on the bottom of that pelvis. We're going to start with those arms crossed over the shoulders, over the chest. Roll. Take an inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Deepen it. Back to center. Other side, exhale. Deepen it. Back to center. Exhale. And center. And again, right. And good. Inhale. So 2 little exhales. The second one getting all the air out. You got it. Good. Going to change it slightly. Take the palms, fingers, link them together, take them to the top of your head. Drop the shoulders as you go taller, twist to the left, back to center, and go right. So the exercise is the same, but now I have those elbows reaching out from your temple. Reach. Keep those hip bones anchored for me. Last one. And bring it up. Lovely. Take the legs into a V. So again, stay on that little raised yoga mat or towel if you get. We're going to do a saw, a more traditional Pilates exercise. What I want you to do is we're going to keep that rotation and we're going to hinge forward. So we're not going to round the spine. Okay? Most important that we hinge from the hip socket. So we're going to take those arms out to the side. We're going to twist to the left foot first. So try to bring the left arm behind you by turning the palm down, or in rather, so your thumb points down. Reach for the baby toe as we hinge forward. All right, come back up, lifting the back thumb up and back to front. Twist for the other side, taking the right hand behind you, thumb turned down. Hinge forward to reach for that right baby toe. You can feel it lift that left hip bone grounded. Mine's lifting. And then lift your right thumb, bring yourself back to center. Good, other side. Thumb down, rotate and lean forward. Lift it up, come center. And other side, turn that right thumb down. Hinge forward, thumb up, and good. We'll go one more each side. Rotate, left thumb turns down, squeeze that arm behind your back. And then lift it up, come center, and we'll twist, turn that right thumb down, pull that hand behind you, right behind your spine. As we hinge, bring it up, and center, down. Beautiful. Taking it for a back extension, we're going to lay on our belly, but we're going to come into these little football goal post arms. Okay, we're going to work a little rotator cuff. So coming down onto our stuff, we'll take those arms out into those goalpost arms. We'll bring those legs as close together as we can so you can feel those adductors, those inner thighs working. And we're going to tuck that tail, feel that pubic bone pressing down. Good. From here, lift your nose, lift your chest 2 inches off the floor. You're going to hold that position as you tuck your pelvis. Exhale, draw into that belly, close the ribs. And then lift your wrists off the floor, but keep the elbows pressing into the ground. And then inhale. Exhale, pelvis pulls in, waistline pulls in, hands start to lift to hover and down. Exhale. And down. And 2 more. And 1 more time. Good, bring it down. You can drop an ear to the floor. Stretch those straight back. Looking for your hips. Turn those palms in again and again. Squeeze them in. Squeeze the upper arms close to the ribs, to the waist, the rib palms to your thighs. Take an inhale. And exhale, tuck the tail, pull the chest forward. Lifting the rib cage, lifting your face, and reaching your hands for your ankle. And back down. Now, most important is we tuck the tail and keep the lower back long. So exhale, pelvis forward, lifting. Chest is pulling forward, head is pulling forward, and your hands are pulling back. And down. The lower between the shoulder blades is where I want you to feel it. Exhale, pelvis forward, waistline, lifting the chest, the face, the hands are extending to work those triceps. 2 more. And back down. 1 more time, exhale, pulling up to lift. And down, rest. Beautiful. Let's take it back, child's pose. A moment, just feel the stretch under the armpits. The stretch down under the shoulder blade into your lower back. Good. We'll take it to a lunge. Let's bring the left leg forward. Good. Readjust that right knee so it's comfortable. We're going to tuck that tail, lifting the stuff. Good. Rolling the shoulders back so we have a nice long, tall spine. Focusing on our breath. Take that inhale. Exhale, pelvis floor. Anus in and up. Up your jeans, close your ribs, and tuck your tail. Inhale. Exhale, pelvis floor. Zip it up, close the ribs, tuck your tail. 1 more breath. And exhale. Good, we'll stay here. Taking the right hand high. Take your fingertips to point to the left, but lift your palm to the ceiling. So my fingertips are still facing left. Okay? We're going to take that big breath in. And as we exhale, tuck the tail. Reach over to the left, little side bend. Stay there, breathe in. Exhale, pelvis floor, waistline, ribcage, tuck your tail. Inhale. Exhale, pelvis floor, waistline, ribcage. 1 more. Exhale, pelvis, waistline, ribcage, closing. Tuck the tail. And bring it up. Beautiful, take it backward, pushing your hips back. Stretching this left hamstring out, your fingertips to be under your shoulders. Pulling the chest forward as much as you can. And lifting that left sit bone backward and up. Backward and up. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it, and we'll change legs. You bring that right leg forward. Readjust that left knee. And when you're ready, we'll come up to balance. Taking the hands to the side to lift the chest, nice and tall through that spine. Relaxing the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, pelvis forward. Up, zip up your jeans, close your ribs in, top your tail. Inhale. And exhale. Again, we're still trying to keep those ribs, not the ribs, right? Your hips square and level. Left hip pulling forward. One more breath, tucking the pelvis. And we'll take the left hand high, fingertips are facing the right, flip the palm to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, pelvis floor, poise on rib cage, take a nice little side bend to the right, stay there, breathe. Exhale, tuck that tail, close the ribs. Inhale, and breathe out. Good, two more. Exhale. One more big breath. Beautiful, back hands to the floor and pull those hips backwards. Let's take that stretch to the hamstring. Lift that right hip bone backward and up. Let's pull that right hip bone backwards, lift it high. Four, three, two, and one. We're gonna let it go. Good. I'm just gonna turn sideways on my mat because my floor is quite hard. We're gonna do that goalie stroke. You're on your hands and knees. Take the left leg out to the side. And you're on the instep. You're on the inside of that left foot. And we're just gonna rock forward and backward. Let your weight shift over your hands, back over your back leg. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, let's keep the weight over top of those hands. We're gonna add a little twist. So keep lengthening the spine, head forward, sit bones backward. But take the right hand up and try to open up the ceiling. Five, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Lovely, changing legs. So we're on the hands and knees. Then the right leg goes out to the side. On the instep of that right foot, make sure it's directly out to the side. So my knee and my big toe are in the same line. I'm going to shift forward and back. Four, 3, 2. Good, keeping the weight forward on top of the hands, rotating to the left, left hand to the ceiling. Pull into that belly. Five, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Beautiful, find your feet. Let's push yourself up onto your feet, hanging upside down. Soft bend in the knees if you need to, or a little walk on the spot. And then we'll soften our heels to the ground. Take a breath and roll it up. Scoop to the belly, dropping the tailbone, stacking the spine, lifting the chest as we stretch the legs, growing tall, arms up, inhale, and exhale. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs, give yourself a little wiggle. You guys are all done for the weekend, so have a good one. Have a great one.